All right. Leave this up here for a little bit in case anybody else wants to join on in. But yeah, today's pretty much going to be typical stuff. Uh, I do want to get people's opinions on Alatreon equipment altogether, pretty much. Um, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be not like divisive or anything like that, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of different opinions on it. I mean, I have my own opinions, but just as far as, him being the type of huge flagship type monster that he is, and, what what you get for going through that hellish battle. I don't know. Weapons, yay. Armor, okay. Yeah, see, armor, I'm pretty meh on the armor altogether. And hello, Carlos. Hello. But yeah, the armor, I mean, like, it's pretty much, I think it was Femento or Femto, I can't remember exactly what the username was, but, they're pretty prominent Monster Hunter creator. And, they made a video that said that the Alatreon armor isn't useless after all, or something like that. And for a flagship type monster that was as hard as Alatreon was and gave people, and still is, giving people as much trouble as it is, you would think the rewards would be like something that you cannot play unless you have the Alatreon stuff, because it's like just that powerful. Um, as far as the Alatreon hunting horn, what just happened? Hold on a second, I just lost Yol and Sal. Mr. Echoes joined. What's up? What's up? Okay, everything's good there. I just lost Yol and Sal. I don't know what happened there. But if they want to join back up, that'd be great. No, but as far as the elemental hunting horn, or not the elemental hunting horn, but Alatreon's hunting horn, it's good. It is, especially when you're talking about a dragon hunting horn. I mean, it does exactly what you want it to do, and it does it well. But the only thing that detracts from it, and I feel like it's kind of something that can be applied to all of the Alatreon weapons, is that we don't really have... yeah, Echoes I have. I've seen the Gathering Hub. It looks awesome. We kind of did that on Tuesday. Tuesday, it looked fantastic, man. But, yeah, like I was saying with the Alatreon hunting horn, the only thing that detracts from it really is, like, the dragon element itself. We don't really have a lot of elemental heavy hit zone monsters, and, there's very few monsters that are weak to dragon in the first place, like 3-star weak. But, I mean, you have your monsters like Joe and stuff like that that are 3-star weak, and, it could be used pretty viably against them, but it's just... Dragon element itself is not fantastic matchup wise, and then, the Elder Seal is low, so, you can't really use it for that. But I think the Alatreon hunting horn is probably one of the best. Yeah, it's looking like the server is having problems because we just lost Echoes too. But it feels like the Alatreon hunting horn is definitely one of the better weapons, because even though all of these weapons have dragon element, and it, like I said, that's not great, but the hunting horn itself just has so much it can do, especially with the armor and like the set bonus and stuff like that, if you're going to pick out an Alatreon weapon that is, I don't want to say like top tier or whatever, but the hunting horn would absolutely be up at the top. Because, I mean, you already can boost people's element altogether, which is fantastic with its song. And then with the Alatreon armor, you can literally boost it up even more using blight resistance up and things like that. So, I mean, it's, when it comes to the Alatreon weapons, I really think that the hunting horn is one of the better ones. But it's like, you know, Alatreon gets a much better balance between Dragon and Raw. Perfect hunting horn to use against Joe and literally nothing else. Yeah, see, like, Christian, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You know, like, it's, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's definitely not a weapon that I would be like, oh my gosh, you have to get this. But at the same time, I mean, if you're making the Alatreon armor, really the best weapon that you would make after you're done with that would be the hunting horn, because it synergizes with the armor's set bonuses, and I mean, it's just the best dragon horn that you're gonna get. But I don't know, I mean, I feel like when I talk about it, it makes it sound like it's awful or this or that, and I do think that we're having trouble, like Monster Hunter's having trouble with its servers, because people are joining in and then end up getting kicked out. So we'll see how things go. But Wrath family, yeah, see, that's the thing too, Rue. Like, the Rathian family being weak to it is great and all, but I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like the Rathian family, you could pretty much take them out with whatever. They're not like a monster that, oh man, I really need to get as strong and exploit every weakness that they have for me to beat them. You know what I mean? They're not to that point. So it's like, that only matters so much. You know, it only gives so much credibility to the weapon. But that's a testament to what I was talking about before, as how there's only so many monsters that are weak to dragon in the first place. And even then, the ones that are, their elemental hit zones are like, meh. And the monsters that are weak to dragon, it's like, I mean, it's good, I guess. You should get it for the layered weapon. That thing looks and sounds fantastic. That's absolutely true. That is absolutely true. Best hunting horn against everything. Honestly, I would kind of go with what Christian said. Pipe Crusher. I mean, pretty much Blast in general is going to be something that you, like, if you just want a general against anything type weapon, you're pretty much going to go with Blast. So, I mean, yeah, and the Pipe Crusher is an absolutely fantastic blast horn. So, Shara used to be a really good one. Yeah, Kiara Sleep is a good one. Yeah, and that's the thing, is that the Shara one, that was one of the ones that, back when I made a top 5 hunting horns video, it was way back, obviously, but Sal, what's up? We're having problems with the server, so if you keep getting bounced, that's probably why. But yeah, as far as Shara, like, I used to get that or use that all the time, and I did. I put that in my top 5 hunting horns weapon, top 5 hunting horns videos, and people were kind of surprised. But, you know, when you woke up that dragon element and everything, and then the songs that it has itself, it was a really good horn. But, yeah, you know, with the sharpness that Alatreon's horn has too, and, you know, I mean, it's better, you know, as far as dragon horns go. Sharpness wise, Safi beats Kiar. Yeah. I wouldn't take Dragon for Joe either, though, because Thunder just erases his whole life. That's true. I mean, honestly, if you're, I don't know, if you're gonna look for a dragon horn, I mean, that is my overall point. That is my overall point, that, you know, Alatreon weapons have dragon element, and that is one of the biggest detractors of it, especially in Iceborne. In other Monster Hunter games, it might have done a lot more, but it just seems like in Iceborne itself, it's like, I mean, when was the last time that you really looked towards using a dragon weapon over something else? And there's a good reason for that, because the dragon element itself is kind of meh. I guarantee you most of the times that you were going to use a dragon weapon, you were using it more for like the Elder Seal or something like that. By the way, if anybody wants to throw up a quest, we'll start doing stuff. Any tickets that you need or whatever, just go ahead and throw up the quest and we'll jump in and start getting some tickets if need be. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, as far as the Alatreon weapons go, I mean, I would pretty much say the main reason to get them is exactly like Christian said about the layered. Yeah, like getting the layered weapons and stuff like that. And then, I mean, even the armor itself, it's just like, I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like they really, it was underwhelming. I feel like the equipment, now that we've had a moment to kind of look back and really take in what they do, I feel like it was a little underwhelming, honestly. Especially just for how tough the fight was, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to sit here and talk crap, you know what I mean? Or think that I'm ungrateful for the unreal amount of content that they give us, but that was rough. Yeah, whoever wants to jump in on this quest, by the way, we can jump in, but yeah, I mean, I do. I want to know you guys' opinion on it. I don't want to make it seem like I'm being a hater or anything like that, but, you know, there's only so many Dragon Week monsters, and at that, the ones that have good hit zones, I mean, that's numbered as well. Let's see what we got. They should have made all the weapons multi-element like those old dual blades. Yeah, they definitely could have done that with the dual blades. There's a new set of dual blades that give sleep and para. Huh? Kind of sad that there ain't more Dragon Week monsters, but maybe if we get yeah, that's true. If they put Fatalis in, or something along the lines, then yeah, they'll have more of a use. But it just kind of stinks that it's dependent on the point of bringing in a new monster, that it would make them more relevant. But yeah, what somebody was saying, sorry, I still don't have my dual screens yet, so it's tough going back and forth with comments. But yeah, somebody was talking about the old dual blades. They could have made them like a multi-element thing. They could have done something kind of creative with each individual weapon, or something. Like, I know with the hunting horn, like maybe you could have even done something to where, like, I don't know, you have a song that you can play that switches up your element or something like that completely. I don't know how useful that would be, maybe on like multi-monster quests, but I don't know. It'd even be a horn that was good against the Alatreon, or just to give it some kind of flair or sizzle, or more of a use than just a dragon weapon. Because I mean, like we've been saying over and over, I mean, like, you only get so much of a use from dragon weapons, period. I don't know. I do. I feel like I'm being such a hater, but I promise you guys I'm not. I just wish it balanced out a little bit more, like the difficulty and challenge of the hunt in comparison to the usefulness of the equipment. What are the dual blades you guys are talking about? The para and sleep ones? I was going to say, I'm curious about that. That'd be pretty cool. The mug? What are the mug dual blades? No, but again, like, I don't want to say that none of the Alatreon stuff is worth it, so please don't take that away. Yeah, see, that's what I mean, is like, at least give it like high Elder Seal. You know what I mean? Give it some real solid use and purpose when you knowingly made it dragon, which is only so useful. So, you know, give it some high Elder Seal, and then people will be like, alright, well, we can use this against like elders or something. But I don't know. It just seems like instead they were like, well, it's whatever. If we just make them look cool, then people will be alright. Giant T-Rex hunt. That sounds fantastic. Not annoying in the least. Love me some T-Rex, right? But, I mean, if it gives you... Oh, shit. But, I mean, yeah, like, the giant Tigrex thing, like, it kind of does. Like, it sounds a little bit annoying as far as, like, fighting Tigrex and stuff like that. But getting some para and sleep dual blades out of it, that's cool. It seems a lot more worthwhile than... you know, dragon weapons with when it's just like a, I don't know, it's just not a great element, period. When you look at all the monsters and their weaknesses and just the hit zones, all of it just seems like they really should have thought that one through. Why? Why do you do this? I don't know. But you should. You absolutely should. You should fight Alatreon. You should make his stuff. Because, I mean, that's the thing is, we don't know. We don't know the future of what's going to be going on with ICEBORNE. And exactly like, you know, somebody said, if they do bring in Fatalis or, you know, a monster that is weak to dragon, it'd be perfect. I hate that we'd have to rely on bringing in a new monster to make him relevant, but I don't know. It's just crazy. I just can't believe that they thought, you know, it not being absolutely useless was a good enough mark to hit. That's pretty much what I'm saying, is that it just seems like it should have been a lot better for the effort you have to put into getting this stuff. Like, even the armor, like the element conversion thing, it doesn't seem like it's, like, super great. So, I mean, I don't know. 3-piece set bonus for the armor should have been way more unique. Yes, considering how cool Safi armor was, maybe it would be a dual element to match the monster's weaknesses. Yeah, see? Like, Christian just came up with that in, like, 2 seconds. I don't know, they just... I don't know. I don't want to think that, you know, just because I'm critiquing means that I'm hating or anything like that, and I don't want to give off that kind of vibe for the future, but, you know, they give us awesome content and give us loads of it for free, but, you know, they still mess up sometimes, and I feel like on this one they definitely did. Like, that third set, having it, like, go against another weakness, its next highest one, or, like, I don't know, ramping it up to an even higher weakness, like, beyond 3-star, to where it does, like, insane amount of damage if you have the 3-piece set. You know, I just feel like there's a lot of ways that it could go. But yeah, Christian, right there. Add a dual element to match the monster's weakness. That's fantastic, man. I mean, the bowgun is like the most Alatreon feeling weapon out of the bunch because it can use all elements. Yeah, Lord, honestly, that's a good comment too. Like, I was talking about the hunting horn as far as, usefulness and stuff. But yeah, you're absolutely right. The light bowgun, you can have rapid fire on like every elemental ammo. So that's definitely good. What's up, Wicked? Thank you. I appreciate that. I love making the vids too, which I need to get back to doing. Tigrex was the reason shields were invented. Al, you're absolutely correct. Because as soon as you talked about a giant Tigrex, I was like, okay, so I'm definitely going to be going Gunlance on that one. You mean it adds a second element to match the weakness? Could it just replace your current element and keep the amount of damage? I see what you're doing there. Al, the best armor skill, evade extender. Listen, man, if I have somebody remind people of that every stream, I'll be absolutely happy with that. Even if it gave crit element to supplement the elemental boost. Yeah, see, like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't... Because that's the thing, too, is it's just like... I don't know. Those seem to be more Alatreon-esque to me than, like, just specifically your resistances being up, you know? I just don't understand what... I don't know. I mean... Giardi's... Okay, they're already getting moving on that. Alright, let's giant Tigrex it up. Having changing dual element would make monsters that have shifting elemental weaknesses bearable. That's true. I really thought the armor would shift between the elements randomly during the fight. See, and like... I don't know. Christian, I think that you're on to something. Because that would be cool. And I mean, even that, like shifting elemental weaknesses, how you said, like Stygian, like even, this is one of the first monsters, but Gyra when he goes into the mud, or Barioth when he goes into the mud, Namiel, you know what I mean? There's a lot of monsters that do that to where, they shift their elemental weaknesses, and that would make the weapon worth using for a lot more monsters, and the ones that would be dragon weak, which is, pretty few, but you add in the monsters that shift their elemental weakness, then boom. It's viable to a lot of different things. I mean, it's funky never getting any blights, but have I honestly cared about blights in Iceborne? No. Well, yeah, I mean, I definitely can't say that for myself. I've used blight resistance and stuff like that for, a decent number of things, especially like ice blight, annoying as hell. Water blight, annoying as hell as well. Blast blight, all kinds of stuff. I mean, I've definitely not been a fan of blights in general, but yep. Lava Sloth, man. Lava Sloth would be a good one. That'd be a good one to use against too. It's nice not catching on fire. True. Fire blight, that ain't bad. Did I eat? Yes, I did. Swear, man. I'm the worst when it comes to like eating and whatnot. But that's what I mean. It's like, yeah, even these sleep and para dual blades are memes, but I mean, my god, at least you have like a reason to use them, Like I don't know. I don't really know what fight I'm gonna be like, oh man, I have to use these, I don't know, this Alatreon hunting horn on this person, or this Alatreon weapon on this one. Like, it's just, I don't know. I'm just not too happy with them, honestly. You sucker. And I don't. I don't. I don't hate the horn. I don't, anything like that. I don't. By any means. But I do think that, I don't know. I do think that they just needed to give it something more than just an obscene amount of dragon damage and that be the end of it. Like, I don't think that that was the answer at all. Oh my god. Forgot. I didn't even put it in yet. What really sucks is only going up to tier 11. They'd be doing... Okay, yeah, tier 12. Cool. Got it planted. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Overall, I'm just so meh on pretty much all of it, honestly. But like I was saying a million times before, do the fight. If you haven't, do it. Let alone just for the layered weaponry, or, just having the armor as a possibility. Hey, pape. And don't even get me started on the fact that they couldn't make the freaking gun lance long 7. Because it makes it even worse that I know that somebody told me in the chat that I don't know what's all credible or this or that, but somebody told me that the Frostfang gun lance was going to be normal 7. So that makes it even worse that they decided for some reason to make the gun lance wide 7. When we literally just in the last update got 2 wide 7 gun lances. Yes, I am unbelievably salty, so don't get me started. There really won't at this point, Al. Like, I know that you're just driving a knife into my heart, but there's when is there going to be one? There's really not going to be a long 7, and that's absolutely insane. Listen, I've been ranting and complaining and stuff, but this giant Tigrex looks absolutely awesome. See, and then don't, while I'm ranting and whatnot, don't get me started on the Tigrex weapons either, and the Tigrex horn, because that'll just make me cry. How they absolutely kneecapped those weapons. I wanted to. I would love to like this, but, you can't when you start out with negative 30 affinity. You just ruin it. This thing really is cool. Well done, Echoes. No, but I mean, if you compare some meme dual blades and a weapon that you might not ever use because it's dragon element, I think I'll go with the meme weapon that gives you sleep and para. Yeah, the dual blade will only apply, on every other hit or whatever, you know what I mean? But at least I can possibly put a monster to sleep and paralyze it. That'll give me a lot more usefulness than a bloated dragon element against monsters that really aren't weak to dragon and have terrible elemental hit zones for dragon. Yeah, nobody talks about Tigrex weapons for a reason. Because they just they were dead on arrival. And it sucks. It does. Luckily, we got layered weapons and stuff like that because those Tigrex weapons, the Brute and just regular Tigrex, I love the look of their weapons. I absolutely love it. Man. Watch yourself, boy. Man, they weren't kidding when they said giant. This dude is a freak. And he's acting exactly like expected. This is absolutely why they invented shields, just like Al said. And I hope you guys know that, like, the reason I do these live streams and stuff like that, it's, you know, as much to, you know, support the channel and all that stuff, but it's also to just create like a community of players. Like, I want you guys to be able to jump in on these sessions and play together, or like even if I'm not in a session, you guys just get together and play. You know, that's the same reason for the Discord as well. Which, by the way, if you haven't joined the Discord, link in the description. Go ahead and join up. We talk Monster Hunter, we talk everything. We were just talking Ghost earlier. And we talk about a lot more. Well done, crew. Oof, that roar, man. Gunlance is just raging bracky, but worse. Yep, that is absolutely true. Okay, Bacon, that was you about the Frostfang Gunlance. You'd think Dragon would be more powerful, considering it doesn't actually exist in real life. Maybe if Dragon gave an extra attack bonus, or, yeah, you know what I mean. There would be plenty of ways to make Dragon more worth it, but probably asking way too much to have a totally unique set bonus, but Safi single-handedly throwing resentment to top tier and adding new playstyles was too good for Alatreon to be so meh. Absolutely agreed, Christian. Like, the Safi armor, they did absolutely fantastic. The set bonuses, everything. Because just like how, Christian, how you said, it made resentment relevant and made people rethink how they wanted to play and gave Element more of a hierarchy and actually being used and thought about. What we got here? Spirited Canteen. Cool. I hate this Jumbo T-Rex. 9 times out of 10 you're hit by air because the hitbox doesn't work. Yeah, it definitely doesn't. It definitely does not. All weapons maybe should get built-in crit element. Yeah, and that's the thing is, you know, even if it was like true crit element, that would be cool too, since the Kiara weapons already have crit element. But that's the thing, is that I honestly would not mind if they just piggybacked right off of that and just used crit element again. Oh, okay, it only takes 1 for the rarity 10. Oh, negative 15 affinity. Oh my god, what are they doing? Ay. And that's the thing too, is I'm just not, like, I'm not a meme weapon person. Like, you know, the wet fish dual blades and stuff, like, I'm not really a fan of those either, but, you know, it is what it is. But, like, look, even these, you know, even these workshop weapons, rarity 11, so you're going to be able to do all the custom, you know, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get what they were thinking. I'll be jumping back in with you, Echoes. I don't know. But I mean, just getting a bunch of Echoes after we do this earplugs one. I definitely want to do that Tigrex one again so I can upgrade the dual blades. Eat real quick and then we'll be good to go. Actually, you know what? Let me switch to the headdress. I just love this layered armor so much. Okay. Okay, so... yeah, most of the hitboxes really are wonky. That's absolutely true. But yeah, with that Tigrex, you can definitely tell. My guess is there will be a long 7 after the final added monster, since the trend has been that each added monster is stronger than the last. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm not holding out hope for long 7 at all. You guys can hold out hope for me, but myself, I'm not. After what just happened with Alatreon, who is, you know, the most badass we have right now, I'm not holding out for long 7 at all. Screw the Alatreon weapons. Where's my meme horn? Yeah, every other weapon has a meme, and Hunting Horde got shafted despite being the best candidate for memes. Very true. Very true. And that's the thing, is that these meme weapons haven't honestly been terrible. You know, a lot of them have seen some pretty decent use. Like those Wedfish, the ones that just came recently, the Dual Blades, like, they were actually pretty badass. But, I mean, you know, that's not very... it's not crazy to think that with, you know, the least popular weapon. I mean, it sucks. But that's just how it goes. But I agree. I agree. I would like a meme horn if we're going to get a meme weapon for every other weapon. Give me that ammo. No, but this thing, oh, I feel bad taking out this little Garuga. He's freaking adorable, man. It's all good, Poppy. Seemed like things were getting a little glitchy with it. Need me a good time to throw my steak in, man. Boom. And boom. We'll try now. Oh boy. Did you guys see that freeze? I got a nice little glitch that made him stop before he whacked me with his tail. So I got to put in the steak. But I am getting a new monitor in, so I'll be able to respond to you guys' comments a lot better next stream. How am I doing, Remix? I am doing absolutely fantastic, man. How about you? Taking out this little baby Garuga with Echoes and Poppy. Gonna take on a giant Tigrex again next. Ooh. Woo. Don't feel bad. It's a Garuga. He deserves it. Hey, now. Hey, now. I am a Garuga fan. I think he's underrated. Honestly. I like Garuga a lot. He's pretty unique, and, you know, his roar / scream actually having some kind of damage to it and, like, being unique in its own. I like it. the poison tail, the fire blast, all of it. I like all of it in a nutshell. I mean, I know that he's quite annoying to fight, but just him being a crazy nutbag and running all over the place, I like it. Oh, that was a swag axe. I was like, wait, is somebody actually using the Greatsword Infinite combo? Listen, man. I do. I give it up to Greatsword users in multiplayer, because it's like, with how all over the place monsters can be, I don't think I'm going to be running to the Greatsword in multiplayer anytime soon. But there's a couple weapons like that I'm like, in multiplayer, I'm kind of like, ugh. I steer away from them, just because of how mobile the monsters are and how frequently they jump around. But yeah, people that use great swords in multiplayer, you have major props from me. I was gonna say, I think Dex in the session, he uses it. And see, that's the thing too, is like, I like doing these streams too, because I'm getting to know how you guys play and your styles and your weapons of choice. Like, I know my dudes that love using the hunting horn, like Poppy and Bimbo. Like, it's awesome. It's fun. It's just fun getting to play with you guys, period. And that's what I'm saying. You guys, don't be shy. Don't ever be shy about joining in on the session, or even speaking up in chat. We have all kinds of people that love talking about Monster Hunter and bouncing opinions off of each other. We don't have anybody that's like an asshole. Maybe Al. Alright, buddy, you just need to go down. Echoes with the cut. I still think that they need to do with Hunting Horn what somebody talked about. I can't remember who it was. It might have even been in my like Q&A video, but somebody said something about like a song that you could play on the Hunting Horn that does like severing damage. That'd be kind of cool. Just something unique and fun to play around with. Slayed indeed. Poor bird. I don't even know what you would call Garuga. Huh. Let's see what we got going on. Promise these responses are going to be a lot. Okay, so we got Garuga is fun minus the constant weapon bounce if your sharpness is bad. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Like on the wings and whatnot, that's annoying. Well, I think he's a vile purple demon chicken who probably doesn't use his turn signals. Al, hey, I come by it honestly. Also, I'm not in your Discord. Well, hey, I mean, I'm one that says that should change and you should be part of the Discord, but to each his own. I don't force anybody in there. I wish this game was cross-platform. Listen, the fact that any game isn't cross-platform is ridiculous. And obviously, Sony has been holding that up for quite a while, and I don't know, the fact that we have games that are now, I feel like people should just start jumping on board. And I don't know how easy it is, to retroactively make a game cross-platform or anything, but that would be absolutely awesome if Monster Hunter was cross-platform. I don't know, I mean, it seems like it would be such a boost for the game, period. if you're able to play with more people will play. Okay. Man, the lowest negative affinity should be negative 15, nothing past that since no one will use it. Yeah, even then negative 15 is a bit of a stretch for me. Yeah. I mean, but if you're gonna, for some reason, give something negative affinity, I mean, 30 though? Like, yeah, Lord. Freaking, I will never, ever get over the Tigrex weapons getting negative 30%. Chem. Yeah, listen. If there's anything that Switch Axe and Hunting Horn users can join together on, is the fact that they get absolutely no love whatsoever. Years ago, Sony released the code to make things cross-platform. At least with 15%, we can use it, unlike 30%. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, everything that I read recently was talking about how Sony was not down for the whole cross-platform thing or whatever, but regardless, whoever's holding it up, it's stupid that they're holding it up in the first place. Because all it can do is... But that's the thing, is that Sony was in... It was in a position to where it was the best platform, hands down. It was selling the best. Everything about it was the best. So they were like, why are we going to share the profits and benefits with these losers that we're beating out? So, I mean, like, I do. I get it from a business standpoint, but it doesn't change the fact that it's not user-friendly, you know, or consumer-friendly, I guess. So, I mean, you got to own up on that. You know, if you're going to not do the cross-platform thing because, you know, you're the king of the hierarchy, then you also have to take credit for that. Uh-oh. Okay, what kind of straight line was that? Need to get one of those stupid front arms. Break those as soon as possible. They should change crit drawback to how it was in the old game. They'll make negative... Okay, yeah, I could see that. But I'm not too familiar with the older games as far as like how the crit draw was. So I'm going to have to leave that up to you guys to discern if that would help things out. But I just know that I despise negative affinity weapons in the first place. I have used them, but it just seems like an odd way to implement weapons. I feel like if you're gonna do that, just like make the damage lower or something. How in the world did that go on his face? Whatever. We're just leaving it. You know, actually, I don't think I can leave that. I'm going to have to put another stake in. Because, man, his head's way too high. Alright. Alright, guy. Oh, boy. Here we go with the fun of facing Tigrex. Alright, let's get a stake in. Come on. Okay, okay, what's going on here? Alright, let's not jam that one in his face. Oh my gosh. What is going on? Okay. And that's not me saying either that, like, negative affinity weapons aren't usable at all in any fashion or whatever. But the amount of work that you're going to do to make that negative affinity weapon work, somebody else is going to be able to be putting way more work into making their weapon that they're using 10 times better, easily. And be able to put in comfort skills, all kinds of whatnot. So that's the biggest detractor to negative affinity weapons, is that the amount of work that you have to put into them to make them usable, definitely not worth it at all. This Tigrex brought that fear back in a whole different light. Indeed. He's huge, man. But it's not bad. It's not a bad quest. It's about as annoying as Tigrex himself. The huge part doesn't really, like, put too much of a difference on how horrible it is fighting Tigrex. And boom. So crit draw didn't used to add to crit value. If you had 100% crit draw, your draw attacks would be okay at 100% crit. I can see that. That's pretty cool. Thanks, babe. I'll pay you with a BJ. Oh my god, Bimbo. Okay. Nope. That goes with the mount. There you go. Hoppity hop. Uh-oh. Yeah, maybe the servers are having a little trouble. So I can't see. Is Bimbo moving? Yeah, Bimbo's still moving. Oh. Wait. Nope. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I actually kind of like Tigrex. Yeah, as a monster, I absolutely love Tigrex. But I mean, as far as his fight, I can absolutely understand why people are kind of iffy on the fight. Honestly, I'm sad they changed the left and right swing values. It rewards positioning, yes, but I like standing on the other side sometimes, you know. Yeah, I get it. I get it. But I don't honestly put too much into, you know, the damage values for like the left and right swing and just the swing values in general, but I don't know. I'm not a min-max kind of fighter, or hunter, I guess you would call it, but I just think that hunting horn's so damn fun. Meme duelers are ready. That is true. I can understand having first-party games, but no crossplay for games that are on all platforms is just stupid. I agree. 800%. I just don't understand why. I don't understand why they would not want to have more available player pool in their games. Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that with Master Ales because they have a unique design. They're not going to get the custom upgrades. But still, when you look at them as high as the Raw is and stuff like that, I mean, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know, man. I'm not understanding a lot of things that are going on with the decisions that they make. And see, that's the thing too. Is I don't know how much I'll. Well, I mean, I probably will use them a decent bit just because you can layer over them. But like, I don't really like the look of the meme weapons and stuff like that. A better true spare shot? Nah, they would never do that. really needed a new set for True Spare Shot and not another Slugger set. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, hey, thanks for coming, Poppy. I don't know. I just don't think that I've been happy with any of the Alatreon stuff. Like, it's been decent, but like nothing has wowed me. Thank you, Bimbo. What else do we got going on? Who all do we have in here? Well, holy crap. Echoes, do you have anything you need to get or work on? Okay, you posted a quest. What do we got going on? Monkey business? Okay. But yeah, can't wait for the Punish Draw and Slugger set. Gonna pimp slap monsters with the draw recital. Yep. And base boost them with the impact wave. Yeah, that'll be pretty cool. Yeah, the recital draw, honestly, man, like, it doesn't get a whole lot of love, but I agree. It is surprisingly good. And exactly with that Slugger crit draw set, that's gonna be fun. You know what I mean? It's exactly what we were talking about before. I think Christian said it with like the Safi armor. It gave you a reason to try a new play style altogether. We got room in this here monkey business quest if anybody wants to join in. We got a lot of new names in here. A lot of new faces. Crow, Tristan, Nathan, Nino. Okay. New meta for sure. The new Frostfang gloves have 2 crit eye and 2 level 4 decos. I can finally make the draw / build I never wanted. Uh-oh. What's going on here? What's going on? Imagine having negative affinity lances. Ooh, no. I don't want to even imagine that. As a support player, having a good weapon with positive affinity is absolutely important. If you're tanky but not contributing, it shows. Yeah. What's going on? Do we lose Mr. Echoes? That's what it seems like. What we got going on here? Jumping on these boys is Alatreon, or not Alatreon, but Colby. Polvy. Echoes, if you want to join in on Colv. Okay, Deck actually joined in. My bad. See, I really do. I hope that Frostfang is much more gratifying and satisfying than the Alatreon update. Want to try my dragon build now? Yeah, by all means. By all means. Do what you want to do, Sal. Take your time. Do what you got to do. I don't think the Slugger secret will be that great. I mean, see, that's the thing, is that I thought somebody, maybe it was you again, Bacon, I thought somebody said that they like didn't show a hunting horn or something like that. Regardless, I don't look into any of this stuff really. I try to go in as blind as possible, but I mean, like, if you guys are talking about it in the chat and stuff like that, I mean, I don't It doesn't bother me. I'm not like yelling no spoilers or anything like that. Well, damn, Bacon. I didn't get long 7 Gunlance, and I didn't even go that far as to say I would end everybody. I can feel your passion, though. I would hope that they don't do something idiotic like not include a hunting horn. Sal, go ahead and do your thing. I'll hang out. Okay. Where we're going. Warner. Say Alatreon weapons are worth it. The armor, in my opinion, is more of a collectible. Or I just don't know, man. I just don't know that I can emphatically say that yes, the weapons are absolutely worth it. I really cannot say that. I mean, there might be, plenty of numbers or this and that to back it up, but I mean, at this point, I'm just like, I don't know. Give me some ammo. Come on, baby. Don't do me like this. Yeah, roar, roar. Give me my ammo. Ooh. Let's see the QR weapons. That was good. That was a good update too. Like, I know that I use plenty of the QR weapons, but the only thing that they have going against them is like the sharpness and stuff. I do use them all the time though. All of the time. So, I mean, they got built-in true crit, or not true crit, but built-in crit element. Like, that's a fantastic way to get people to be like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to use this weapon. Oh my god. If they don't let me get this godforsaken steak in. There we go. Right on the chest. Oh, you don't have the base coal of weapons. It's rough how they did it and kind of like how they implemented it, because like, if you weren't somebody that played Iceborne, or had not Iceborne, but that didn't play World or something like that, you kind of missed out, and it's no fault of your own. You had no idea, but like having to go back through and slog through the low rank and stuff like that had to be annoying. Because luckily I had quite a few of my uh not low rank but high rank stuff still, so it didn't really affect me too much, but I did have to go back to get a couple that I was looking for. I think the pipe crusher was one that I had to go back for. Ooh, no. Listen, if you want to be stingy. Slam. And there she blows. Hey, they kept the steak in there. Give me that slinger bomb. There we go. Good stuff. Load this up. Grab some more ammo. Yeah, I saw somebody was talking about the Alatreon light bow gun. Like, I feel like they did that weapon well. You know, a rapid fire on every elemental ammo type. I'd say that's, you know, decent. I'd say it's alright. Get her cold drink on. It's just like nobody's gonna look at the Alatreon armor and be like, oh man, can't wait to use that. It's so fun. Where are we at? We booping him with the stalagmite? Which one is the one that's hanging from the ceiling? Is that stalactite or stalagmite? What are we doing, guys? Are we going without getting the bonk on the head or what? All right, hey. We'll go that way. Do what we got to do. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't even know what I'm sitting here chasing it around. Whoa. She angry, little fella. Boom. Seemed like the cool fight. It was cool. They did good with the cool fight, I think. Not overly annoying or, you know, wasn't too super easy. Stalagmite. Thank you, Al. But, I mean, yeah, I think this is one that they did pretty good. I don't have any complaints, at least. Whoo. Uh-oh. Got me locked up in a endless loop of blocking. I know they're jipping me on my steak, man. I'm blasting that sucker. Come on now. I got that thing embedded in there so far that it doesn't register when I'm hitting it. Support LBG from the elder lady the other day. Good stuff. Cool. Cool. Glad to hear it. Congrats. See, I like people talking about fashion hunting as well. I like that. I can get down with that. Talking about the Alatreon gunlance with purple colored Rajong, or not Rajong, but Raging Bracky armor looks so nice. I can get down with some fashion hunting. You know, for everything that can be said about all the Alatreon weapons and whatnot, you definitely cannot say that they look ugly, because they surely don't. I should have sharpened. So let's do that. And then just out of Ooh. Probably give that one another smack in the head. Oh, I didn't get it. What's going on here? What's going on? Did they give me that? My audio's like screwing up or something. Horns are gone. That was a weird leap. Colby, don't do me like that. Who loves you, baby? Come on now. Nope. Evade extender to the rescue. Ah. Oh, oh. Ooh. No, sir. Hop around. Oh, guys, I promise it'll get much better once I get that dang second monitor. I hate not being able to answer you guys' questions, but Colby's one of those ones that you take your eyes off of it for a second and you are screwed. Mm-mm. Deck, you might have missed it, man. I was singing your praises about using Greatsword in multiplayer. Give you props, buddy. Jerk. Oh boy. Not even messing around. Just be careful on the last cart. Of course. I'm hopping around like a dummy. Oh, yo. Gotcha. Just be looking out for each other. Got you, deck. Good job, guys. Health booster is available. Got you if you need it. Damn it, I thought I was going to get out of range. That's on me. Come on, come on, come on. Hey. Good job, guys. Okay. Let me see. Get back to these chats Frostfang has a horn that doesn't have Mire Walk. I'm gonna be sad. Alatreon weapons are worth it. I kind of disagree. Master Rank Layered has me excited. Absolutely. Get some real FMA General Armstrong vibes from the female set. Barryoth indeed has a horn design, not in world though. Surprising? No. Okay, Alatreon LBG is worth it. Absolutely. Rapid fired on all elements, easily managed with bowgun upgrades. True. I have all the Colv SNS, but the Thunder one, she's being so cheap. What's up, Fritz? One shot, one kill. Indeed. Just noted the meme Blades damage is 420 and makes monsters sleep. Blaze it. I mean, I guarantee you that I'll probably use those more than like the Alatreon dual blades. It's like, I mean, yeah, you're probably only going to get one to maybe even like one of each of the ailments, maybe two of the sleep ones, depending on who you're fighting. But yeah, I mean, I still feel like I'm going to use those more than the Alatreon hunting horns. What am I missing? Oh, Dust of Life. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. What was that? Somebody just said bye. Deck. It was great playing with you, buddy. Sal, good playing with you too. Thank you for joining in. Appreciate you guys. Crowd, what you got going on, man? I might join on in with you. Is anybody going to be joining in on that? I don't want to bust anybody out on that. Okay, yeah, everything's cool there. What do we got going on? If it's still up, I'll join up in. Yeah, I'll join in pin with you guys. Alatreon, a monster that can use all the elements. Dual blades. Dragon element. That's what I mean, though. Is like at least something. Give them some kind of unique flair. Just don't bloat them with a bunch of dragon element and make it seem like they're like the, I don't know, the next coming of, I don't even know. Like, I do. I feel like I'm hating, but goodness, man. Just make them to where they're at least like, you at least have to debate. Oh, am I going to use these or am I going to use like the Safi, whatever? At least make them comparable and like, I don't know, make people want to use them more than just, I don't know. It is. It's just disappointing. From what I read about the Alatreon set, it's a nice side grade. I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen anything that was like super comparable to like Safi. But I mean, maybe I'm just not, because I've always said that to you guys, you know, like I am not the super number E kind of guy. You know, I'm not all Jinx and Tuna on the numbers, but I mean, from what I've seen and me using different sets and even like a 3-piece Safi, 2-piece Alatreon, I mean, like I didn't notice anything too out of this world, honestly. Literally the hardest monster we've gotten in his gear isn't even that great. Capcom pulled a fast one on us. If you could put my thoughts into words, they would be nearly identical to what Lord just said. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Especially since they forced you to use element weapons, and then they don't even give you some kind of like dual element, or you can switch up your element, something to where it's like, oh man, that fight was super worth it. Instead, they gave you bloated weapons with probably the worst weakness element that there is in the game. Like, if you're going to do all that, at least give us, like, blast weapons or something to where, like, they had a ridiculous amount of blast and super high raw or something. You know, that wouldn't make sense with Alatreon, but I mean, to be honest, anything that they did with the armor and weapons didn't super make sense. So, you know, it is what it is. Cool. Nice miss. Nice miss, bro. Too busy talking crap. There we go. Give me some good ammo. Where's that? There it is. That is, though. That's pretty much what I was thinking. Exactly what Lord said is pretty much exactly my feelings on the matter. No, that's not going to be good. Where did that go? Where did that go? Did it go on his face? Woo! Okay, it got trapped somewhere in his stomach. So that's nice. Nice slam. Nice slam. The slamiest slams of all slams. Honestly, with so many monsters being weak to it, what are we talking about? Surely we're not talking about dragon. If that comment was talking about dragon. Just gonna say we got like the Rathian family, the Joes, Kashala. Trying to think of who else is weak to dragon. Because I think I'm pretty much done. Isn't it something like something really like a really weak monster like Kulu or something like that is weak to dragon? So I mean, like, yeah, as far as, you know, the viability of the dragon element period, it's pretty weak. Because then when you break it down even further, I know I said this in the beginning of the stream, but like when you break it down even further, like the hit zones for dragon weak monsters is pretty meh. Oh. Rearing up for the slam. Okay. In raw, it wins. Might try it out. How does QR Pipe Crusher? Oh, QR Pipe Crusher is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic horn. So yeah, if you're, you know, grinding out for a hunting horn when it comes to Colby, that's absolutely fantastic. The sleep horn is pretty good too. I think it's Taroth sleep. I can't remember exactly which one it was. But yeah, that one's not too bad either. If you like using sleep ailment, it's really not bad at all. Let's see. Though I do like that defense boost is actually good for elemental damage. Funny eating elemental up L to get more damage. Yeah, see, I mean, like, that's kind of cool. But it's like, you still gotta make it at least, like, worth your time. You know what I mean? Like, they had the idea, but I mean, maybe make it even more element damage, or just like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it should. Somebody keeps launching me and I keep spreading. Yeah, keep using that normal unleash of shells. But then again, maybe I should just get used to that, since they're never going to put in a long 7. Yeah, and then Crusher having that extra blast and stuff like that. If you're not, super confident in your hunting horn skills, that'll definitely compensate a bit more. Nice try, sucker. Oh boy. Alright. Let's get this steak in. What? The hell was that? Somebody's blasting the hell out of his head, I tell you that. There we go. Steak is in. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Alright, get up. Get up, you punk. Bring shame to that headdress. Alright. Doing good, boys. Ooh. It's not too happy. Not a happy Shara. Yeah, that was it. It's Taroth. I was going to say, I knew it was Taroth. Taroth Sleep is very much the sleepiest of sleep weapons. But I mean, it's another weapon that it's like, not everybody uses sleep. Is it the greatest ailment? No. But I mean, like, if you like using it, you're like, I'm absolutely using this horn. End of question. I really do like Shara too, man. I say it every time that we fight him, but like, he's just so underrated, I think. Like, they did so good with the design and just the idea of Shara in the first place. Weaponizing the vibrations and stuff, and oh, that's just so cool. Ooh, no way. Get out of there. I got it. I can't be the only one that loves Shara. There's got to be other people that love him. Oh boy. Yep, I was going to say I'm getting knocked right back into the sandpit. Somebody else. Somebody else tell me. Tell me that you love Shara. Make me feel better. Oh boy. Okay, that was close. Man, and I just remember going through it, man, with Shara and learning all of his moves and stuff like that, and just being like, this dude is gonna be a challenge. But when I was done and finally beat him for the first time, it was so fun. Okay. Listen, Taroth Pipe Water, that's probably one that's underrated. Because it just kind of came out of left field and just was not expected to do what it did. Especially as a Taroth weapon rather than a Kiar. Because that's the thing too, is that the Kiar weapon's pretty much like nobody was going to deny how good they were and whatnot, but the Troth ones, you really had to dig and actually try them out to know that, you know, they were worth it, viable, and not trash. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh boy. Boom. Ho. Boom. Oh, I gotta go forward. What? Oh, come on now. Overlapping sand pits. That's trash. The impact of those slams. They nailed that too. With like the bigger monsters. Okay. Whew. Thought they were going to screw me on that. But they did. They did really good with that. I did not realize I was sitting in the sand pit. Nice. Oh man, those eyes. Good lord. Ugh. I only hate Char for tender plates. Char is really fun. You just need to bring stun resistance on solo. For sure. Char is just okay. Ugh. I definitely disagree with that hot take. I love Char Ishvalda coil beta. Yeah. Honestly, the Shara armor, I like it. And a lot of the Shara weapons look beautiful, man. Under every hard shell is a not-so-friendly airbender dragon. Chief Handy Tips doesn't get stunned. Au contraire, mon frere. Chief Handy Tips definitely gets stunned. Loving the Shara event. It's fun to fight him more than twice occasionally. Yeah. Give him more relevance to Shara and more spotlight of attention on Shara. Because, you know, you pretty much fought it, made its weapons and armor, and then, you know, moved on as you do with monsters. But this fight was just, it was fun. You know, it was fun. It was different. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really compare him to anything. And, like, I did. I just had a blast. I had a blast fighting him at first. Best boy from ICEBORNE Banbaro. Except for when you're fighting something else. God, he just seems to love to come up when you're fighting something else. I don't know if they have something written in the code for Banbaro to do that. If they do, that's crap. Yeah, Crawl, I can see what you're saying. Especially when we didn't have these badass weapons now. It was a pretty long fight. Yeah, innerwear. Boom. No. What's the difference? Okay. Boom. Nope. Hairband. We'll make that. Yep. Rose, did I get those? Yep. We'll make that. Showman. Boom. We'll make that. Why have I not been making my layered armor? Oh god, doing the arena stuff was awful. Cool. Got all the master rank stuff. Except for Oolong. That ponytail. Okay. But I do believe that is where we're going to call it for this stream. It's a little bit shorter than the other ones. But yeah, do this every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, guys. Thank you for everybody that was joining in. And guys, the amount of people that joined in was fantastic today. We had a lot of people jump in and jump back out. The amount of people that joined in the session was absolutely fantastic. Seeing people help each other out on quests, that's exactly why I do this stuff. We have links for my Discord absolutely love everybody in the Discord. We always have fun conversations, and whether it's Monster Hunter or something else, gaming or anything really, everybody's cool, fun to talk to, and relatable. And there's a link for the Patreon in the description below. However you guys want to support, whether you just watch the videos, if you donate, whatever, I appreciate every single little bit of it. Chatting in the chat during the live streams, you can support that way. Don't be afraid to speak up, and give your spill. So, I mean, thank you again, guys, for joining. Had a great time this stream. Hopefully, we'll start to get plenty of stuff and events and fun stuff to do, but even just chatting it up with you guys like this is fun. So, yeah, I will see you guys in the next stream. Thanks again, guys.